I'll start with Insight. As a fund, we're a later stage fund. We manage about $8.5 billion of capital, all focused in growth stage companies. So typically your company is growing as revenue, customers, momentum, users. Sometimes we will invest in companies that don't have a lot of revenue, but a lot of users. Most notably would be like Tumblr and Twitter. We are later stage rounds of that business. When I joined the firm, it was about 9 years ago. We've been around 20 or 19. We had about $1 billion under management, so we've grown very quickly. The stage of our businesses has grown as well. So we invest anywhere on a small side, $10 million US, and it scales all the way up to $300 million US at this point. About half of our business is minority investing. Another half of our business is majority investing. So we will actually buy out existing shareholders, provide liquidity, but we also provide growth capital, capital for acquisitions. I think that's one of the big differentiating features to kind of Insight and who we are. We can be your Series A round, and we can also be your Series F, G, H, I, J. All we do is software and internet. That includes mobile data services, but we don't stray from that. So if you had the best next Tesla, I'd like go tell you to talk to Elon, because that's not what we do for a living. We're really, really strictly focused. And what we're really looking for is just fantastic companies, fantastic entrepreneurs, and management teams that we can partner with and grow their business. And then out of that, we help you think creatively. So I would argue we have one of the stronger networks, globally speaking. We talk to about 30,000 companies a year. We have an outbound-driven program of very talented analysts and associates. I was an analyst at one point, who go out, go to conferences, meet with companies, introduce our companies to interesting and growing companies. So even if you aren't our size today, you can come and talk to us, and hopefully there's some sort of introduction we can make for you across the portfolio. We do everything from consumer all the way down to infrastructure software, so data storage, virtualization, backup, all the way to like Twitter, Tumblr, and even in the middle, things like Hootsuite and WordPress, which I think of both as a software business and a media business. What else can I say about us? My background, again, with the firm, 9 years. I'm on the board of 9 different businesses. I spend most of my time in software as a service investing and internet new media investing for us. I've invested in 5 different continents. The firm has a very strong hit ratio. We've had over 100 exits, over 25 current IPOs within the portfolio, across a little over 300 investments right now. We also have over 100 positions within the portfolio, so you can kind of think of us as 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 of our companies are successful because we are later stage. And I think that's another advantage, which is because we have such a large portfolio, we're talking to all the logical strategics when you're actually out growing your business. So at any point in time, we're talking to the heads of M&A at most businesses, just because we have companies at scale who are relevant to them. So we tend to try to feature our companies not just to other startups, but then as well to the logical strategics for business development relationships, as well as M&A type events. And I've worked with Oric on a couple of those over the years. The other differentiating factor for Insight, which is important for me to mention, we are later stage, but we have an entire group at Insight that's built out around every facet of a growth stage software and internet business. So you need help with your sales and marketing, online lead generation, your technology, recruiting, general business strategy. We have a team headed up by Hillary Gosher, who's managing director at Insight, and we help you connect the dots, whether we have the answer or somebody else will. And they'll dive in, help you figure out your problem, help you hire around that problem, and then leave so that you can actually build that institutional knowledge in-house. That's used across the portfolio and on an as-requested basis, but allows you to kind of, you want to learn best freemium sales and marketing strategy. I mean, Hootsuite went from free to $5 million a year paying clients and everything in between. So we have that experience in the past, then we have the team to actually be able to help you. This is how you do it. These are the steps. We have a lot of research posted on our website over. We have a lot of research listed on our website around kind of best practices for growth. So it's us in a nutshell.